Monday.
Yeah. Oh, we are live.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Welcome to my base. Um, I'm Uyên Phang. I'm living in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I'm a online business owner. So today I invited my business partner, um, Rome Bay, to share her about her story and her journey about this business. So hi, Laser. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much for your accepting my invitation to my page.
Hmm.
Share about your story and your journey to my base. Thank you so much. So first time, can you share about a little about yourself?
Okay. First of all, thank you for having me. Um, and it's just a privilege for me to get invited by Uyan. It's just that this business is something that we need to share to everybody because a lot of people, not only a lot, but most people need some changes in their lifestyle. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes being an employee cannot, give those, or cannot, we cannot really reach our dreams by being an employee. I have nothing. Um, I have nothing against being an employee because I myself is also a registered nurse and I'm still working full time. It's
Mm-hmm.
just that being an employee is like you're getting the same amount of money every month.
Mm-hmm.
You have like extra expenses. You really have to um, really get something from your savings, right? So you
Yeah.
don't really save much. But anyways, before getting further, as she said, I'm Lizelle. I'm from the Philippines. And I'm currently living in Brampton, Ontario. I'm working as a registered nurse here, and I've been here for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've been working as a registered nurse for almost 20 years back home and also in the Middle East, and we migrated to Canada along with my family. So I came across this business that was like at the middle of pandemic. Okay, it's just that I have no way to, because I'm looking for additional income at that time, and getting another nursing job for me is very um, is not a priority at that time because I'm currently like avoiding to be in so much contact with other people, right? So I saw the potential of this business because it's online.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just about, this business is very profitable. It's a lucrative business, but so much so that this is also like, it's more of like it's an online business, right? So um because especially in pandemic, as much as possible we want to prevent, you know so much in contact with other people, and this is very very this business is how can I say that, this business is just so timely because I'm looking for something that is online.
Uh-huh.
um so yeah, so when I got into this business, um um in every business, I mean, you have to really put an effort. This is not a quick rich scheme business, right? So you really have to put an effort on it. You really have to work on it to make this business work for you as well. And I'm also looking for an additional income because I have one daughter who goes to school, and with a lot of insurances we have here and bills in Canada, we really need extra income, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes, yes.
so as a registered nurse, even though we were getting a very good salary, but um, it's always good to have something extra in our hands, because we live in this world that, because not just for us, but we also, we also want to share blessings to others. And having an extra income is giving you an opportunity to be a blessing to other people as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I think that's I know that you are right, a mom and a realistic nurse. So I think, oh, everything will play with you. Why do you want to find a trend to train your life, and why do you want to work on online business? And oh, I know that's because
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Mhm,
because as I've said, because at that time we are like at the middle of pandemic. At the beginning, actually, we are not allowed to work onto we are not allowed to work onto, because I work in two hospitals before, so we are not
mhm,
allowed to work onto organizations, because they're trying to avoid, the they call it cross contamination in medical term. So,
mhm,
and you know we are used to have this certain budget every month with my two jobs, right? And then suddenly I stopped working. I stopped working with one of my I stopped working with my part-time job. So of course the income was affected.
mhm,
So, as a parent, you really have to do something to really sustain your family, right? So you
mhm,
have to like do something or look for something, extra to supplement your income. So I saw the potential of this business, because um, when I watched the webinar, actually, um, I was amazed and I was encouraged, because I saw a lot of like ordinary people, ordinary employees, and they're like sharing their testimonies, right? They're sharing their testimonies and how this business has changed their lives. And so I said, okay, so I want some changes too, so why not try, right? And um, upon getting into this business, yeah,
as the first time when you watch the
yeah,
webinar, the
yes.
show, and you find out understanding about this business. So do you have a skeptical about this business as a
No,
first?
actually, when I was looking, when I was already looking for something online at
Mhm,
that
mhm.
time,
Yes.
and I was watching.
You know that.
Yes,
Uh,
no, it's
uh,
no, I didn't
there
know
are a
that.
lot of online. There are a lot of online business.
Yes.
So uh, we can't believe on that. Some business can not surely. Why do you believe on this business?
Yeah, because I don't know. Because when I was watching YouTube,
Mhm,
there's a lot of like Filipinos, right?
mhm,
um,
mhm.
there's a lot of Filipinos. They're saying the same thing about the business, online business. I'm just curious, what is this business all about? Like, they keep popping up in YouTube ads. So then that's why I said, okay, let me just give a try. Like, let me try like watching the webinar just for curiosity, right? Out of curiosity, so I watched the webinar, and I said, okay, let me just try, because there's a good thing in this in our business. We are given 30 days to
Mhm.
decide as to
Yeah,
if
yeah,
we
yeah,
want to
yeah.
pursue this business or not. We want to check on ourselves if this is for us or not, right?
Mhm.
So that's the one thing I love about this business, is they're giving us a chance to decide. Um, Actually, yeah, I don't know, but I have faith in this business as long as you put an effort. And the one thing I like about this business is the long term benefit.
Mhm.
Yeah, because honestly, we cannot rely on our pension, right? Um, but I think this business can give us that opportunity in the
Yeah.
long run. Yeah, in the long run, yes. So that's one thing I like about this business. It's there's a long-term benefit on it. So yeah, I cannot say more, but that's all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's you how you are a mom of the two children. You are a registered nurse.
Mhm.
You must have full time that. So how you can manage the time to work together? Just your fam for take care of children, just work a full time nurse,
Yeah.
just work online business. How to can you manage the time?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually it's a time management, okay? Because
Mm-hmm.
because I am used to be a very busy person. Every single minute, not only me, maybe everybody, every single minute is precious, right? So I am already used to be a very busy mom because um, while working as a registered nurse, sometimes I'm also like doing some courses,
Mm-hmm.
uh, to support or for professional growth, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's even like I'm spending even more time for studying. Well, here in this business, it takes me only 2 to 3 hours a day to do it. Yeah. And then, of course, I'm only working like 45 hours a week. So I still have like 2 to 3 days off. And it's, yeah, as I've said, it's just a matter of time management. um there's a saying that says, if there's a will, there's a way. If you really want to like do something,
Mm-hmm.
you will try you'll try your best, right, to do that, no matter what it takes. So yeah, so that's all. There's way, right?
uh, And what do you think about someone should tell you? So, this business so good, so you can keep it yourself, work yourself, work by yourself, and you can say to your family, you work together. Don't bother to us. How do you how do you think about us?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? Sorry.
um how do you think about that someone tell you this
Yeah.
business so good, this business so good, right?
Yeah.
So you can keep by yourself and and work by yourself. You can say to your family, work together. That don't
Oh,
bother to me, don't bother to us. So how do you think about that?
yeah, it's a matter of how it's just a matter of proper communication with family, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
some families, like some other family members, they don't understand what you're doing. So it's
Mm-hmm.
a matter of just how you explain to them how these things work. And and if they see the results from this business, that is the time they will start, supporting you all the way.
Mm-hmm.
um, I would say that if you have a skeptical family
Mm-hmm.
member, especially
Mm-hmm.
the husband, um, I don't know. It's for me. It's just a matter of how you like explain. Maybe I don't know, because my husband is a different person. He's
Because
very
when I I run I run ask, oh, someone come on that, so I want to ask you.
Oh, no, you know what? Maybe if your husband is skeptical, you just have to prove to your husband that this business is worth of your
Mm-hmm.
time and your effort, right? Because once you prove it to them that this business is a real business that can really that can really supplement your income, and if you're proving to them that this business has good results,
Mm-hmm.
um and don't let your family member or your husband put you down. Instead of feeling unsupportive or feeling depressed about it, all you have to do is just to prove to them that this is worth of your time, this is worth this is how do you say that? Okay, so just take up the challenge, right? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so just prove it to them. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With me, I think that's this business is a good, so we must share together,
yeah,
share every people if they want to find a trend, and they want to realize their new life, if they want, right? So
right.
we must we can share. And if someone want to train want to find a train, to train your flight, to train our flight, to train their flight,
Yeah.
so they can find out this business, right?
Yes, yes. So if they want some, like, yeah, changes in their life,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, because that our community is growing every day, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
meaning this business is really a good business, a
Mm,
profitable business. That's something has to look forward into, because as I've said, the one thing I love about this business is that the long term benefit of it.
mm-hmm,
Yes, because we cannot really rely, because as we age, right? Sometimes we get sick. Sometimes you cannot really perform. You cannot really um, work as much as you can once you get
mm-hmm,
once you get old, right? So having this business is a really a good opportunity if you want to build your wealth, right?
mm-hmm,
So because as I've said, there's a long-term benefit of this business in the long run. That's why I get into this business. That's why I'm working on it, because I'm not getting any younger.
mm-hmm,
So I want I don't want to retire with insufficient income. That's all.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you can share us some benefit you can get from this business.
Yeah, benefits. So if you have small kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can work online while staying with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Um like for me, instead of getting two jobs, I am now working one job, and then plus I'm doing my online business.
Uh-huh.
So I'm spending more time with my family right now, and I enjoy having with them.
Mm. Yeah.
Which as a nurse, I work long hours before, plus two jobs. Sometimes I never get to see them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the challenges that I had before, and I said, I don't want this kind of lifestyle anymore. I want something else. I want something
Mm-hmm.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one more benefit is that uh yeah, it's the income is, I would say, huge, right? So you can even earn equal to your monthly salary as an employee, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Benefit.
can save money for your retirement.
Yeah, so save money
Yeah,
for
yeah,
your retirement.
sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. With me, I can get a better benefit from this business.
Yeah.
I can more confident.
Yes.
I can more active. Yeah,
Yes.
because last time I'm very shy. I'm not that
Oh,
confident.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and when I joined this business, so I can stay home to take care of my kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 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 and I can spend some more time for them. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
and I can work with flexible schedule with my comfort zone with has a Wi-Fi. So
Mhm.
yeah,
You know,
so I think that's and in this business has a bright community, right?
Yes, a supportive community. Yes.
Yeah. Every people really good. They support together,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
That's true. We have a free coaching and free mentoring and a supportive community, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you will never feel alone in this business. You've got all the support from everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's because other businesses is that you have to there's a recurring fee every month, right? But this
Yes.
is like it's a one-time payment, and then you will get all the tools, you
Mm-hmm.
get all the training, you'll get the mentorship and coaching plus a supportive community.
Right. Yeah.
So,
It has a good training site.
yeah,
Yeah. So and a good a smart system has a support 24/7 day,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a one-time payment, and then you will get all the tools that you need. It's very it's actually it's worth of your money joining this business. But
Yes. Yes.
yes, but you have to put your effort and time.
I I want to thank you. Appreciate this business so much,
Yeah.
and I want to give my appreciate grateful to everyone support and help me so much. Thank you. Thank you,
Oh,
Supervisor,
no
so much
problem. Yeah,
too.
no, it's my pleasure for having me here. Because we really need to share this business. This business to be spread to other people because everybody need a change in their lifestyle, and this business can really help us to achieve that dream, right?
Yes. So if um, everyone want to find a trend, to find a trend, to find to work an online business. So you you can contact contact to register to your name and your email to my website www.unskysunny.com. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay, you're welcome.
yeah. Thank you, sister Blazer, so
Okay,
much.
welcome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, in the future, so I can invite you one time, so you can come to my page to share your successful about this business.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah. Once again, I want to say thank you so much. Oh,
Welcome.
yeah.
Okay, should I just
Yeah. Oh no. What's the problem? Baby, con ấy rồi. Baby, con làm lộn mà kìa, baby à. Ừ.